Good morning, guys. I'd like to welcome everyone this morning for our morning devotional reading. We are in chapter 19 this morning of the book of Proverbs. All are welcome to join in. And if you are new, you're a Christian, check me out, check out my channel, and if you like what you see, hope you'll subscribe to my channel. We would love to have you. All are welcome, even non-Christians are welcome here. All I ask is that we don't talk bad to one another. I don't like the filthy language. And all are welcome if you want to learn. Have questions about the Bible, I'll do my best to answer. You have questions concerning Christianity, ask. I'll do my best to answer them. Chapter 19, the book of Proverbs, verse 1. Better is the poor that walketh in his integrity than he that is perverse in his lips and is a fool. Also, that the soul be without knowledge, it is not good, and he that hasteth with his feet sinneth. The foolishness of man perverteth his way, and his heart fretteth against the Lord. Wealth makes many friends, but the poor is separated from his neighbor. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall not escape. Many will entreat the favor of the prince, and every man is a friend to him that giveth gifts. All the brethren of the poor do hate him. How much more do his friends go far from him? He pursueth them with words, yet they are wanting to him. He that getteth wisdom loveth his own soul. He that keepeth understanding shall find good. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall perish. Delight is not seemly for a fool, much less for a servant to have rule over princes. The discretion of a man deferreth his anger, and it is his glory to pass over a transgression. The king's wrath is as the roaring of a lion, but his favor is as the dew upon the grass. A foolish son is the calamity of his father, and the contentions of a wife are a continual dropping. House and riches are the inheritance of fathers, and a prudent wife is from the Lord. Slothfulness casteth into a deep sleep, and an idle soul shall suffer hunger. He that keepeth the commandment keepeth his own soul, but he that despiseth his way shall die. He that hath pity upon the poor lendeth unto the Lord, and that which he hath given will he pay him again. Chasten thy son while there is hope, and let not thy soul spare for his crying. A man of great wrath shall suffer punishment. For if thou deliver him, yet thou must do it again. Hear counsel and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise in thy latter end. There are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord that shall stand. The desire of a man is his kindness, and the poor man is better than a liar. The fear of the Lord tendeth to life, and he that hath it shall abide satisfied. He shall not be visited with evil. A slothful man hideth his hand in his bosom, and will not so much as bring it to his mouth again. Smite a scorner, and the simple will beware, and reprove one that hath understanding, and he will understand knowledge. He that wasteth his father and chaseth away his mother is a son that causeth shame, and bringeth forth reproach. Cease, my son, to hear the instruction, that ceaseth to err from the words of knowledge. An ungodly witness scorneth judgment, and the mouth of the wicked devoureth iniquity. Judgments are prepared for scorners, and stripes for the back of fools. Good morning, Diane. How are you, sister? Reckon it rained, so I got a trash bag and put on my seat so I can sit down. Hope everyone's doing well this morning. Oh, I'm doing great. You can hear all the birds chirping and going on. That's why I love being outside, I guess, is just watching the birds, listening to them chirping and stuff. I love being outside. Haven't seen my nephew this weekend. We're supposed to do some bushcrafting in the woods out here. Yeah, I love it. I love it back home too. Which I guess going back home next weekend. So hopefully things will get back to normal next weekend. My niece called her mom this morning and went upstairs, said hi, and she said, "Buddy, you're missed here at home." Everybody misses you. But so hopefully this weekend I'll be going back home. Yeah, I love my family. I really do. I do, and I hate that they had to move away due to jobs and stuff, but it's the way it is in life, I guess, sometimes. But, you know, I got family back home too, so I love my family. But hopefully I'll get back to normal soon. Oh, you got sisters in North Carolina? That's cool. It's great. Hey, North Carolina's a neat place to go. I like North Carolina, South Carolina. Back during, after Hurricane Hugo, when me and my dad and brother-in-law Anthony went down there, was it in 88? Somewhere around there, I guess. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, God bless. But anyway, went down there, and me and my dad and brother-in-law, we done roofing jobs and stuff down there. And we was making money hand over fist until the insurance companies went broke. But now, I tell you, if you've never seen the aftermath of a hurricane in person, that's something to see, let me tell you. You know, you see it on the news or something and you don't see, you know, you're limited in what you see, but go look at an aftermath of a hurricane in person. And cool. Yeah, I like it here. I mean, I'll be honest, when I'm here, I feel like I'm home here too, you know. Kentucky's originally our home, but family being here, it's home to me too, you know. Just be honest, you know. But I get to see my nephew Brandon and his little young'uns, you know. They're growing up like little weeds. But yeah, when I'm here, I feel like I'm home. I guess it's because of my sister Paula and my little sister, but I still feel like it's home. But yeah, it's a beautiful place here. Yeah, true. But no, like I was saying, if you have never seen the aftermath of a hurricane, man, I mean, it's amazing. And at the same time, it's amazing too, just how much destruction, you know. I know it's a bad thing, and I hate that people lose their homes and stuff, and they have to start over and rebuild from scratch, you know. But it's amazing. If you've never seen the aftermath of a hurricane, it will amaze you at the destruction. I mean, what amazed me, I think, is you take them big old huge expensive yachts that people paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for, and you see them in the tops of trees, you know? And I thought, man, you know, a boat in the tree. I mean a yacht in a big old tree. Yeah. I mean, I've even known people to stay in their homes. And one guy I knew stayed through the hurricane, and he said, I swear I'll never do that again. He stayed in his home and stuff, and I forget how, but something, beam in his house or something fell on him and broke his legs, both of them. But he said he'd never again. He said, if I even hear of a hurricane, he said, I'm gone. But it's devastating, man. I even seen one house. I guess it was one of those houses that was built over the water, and the hurricane blew it ashore. It was broke on all four corners, but it didn't collapse. And it was right in the middle of the road. Remember that like yesterday, and it was a pink house, pink-colored house. But it's sad though, you know, people digging through stuff, and it's sad, for sure, but amazing at the same time. And another thing, I guess, that is the aftermath after a tornado. You know, tornadoes you can't predict. You know, you may predict a hurricane, but now you can't predict where a tornado's gonna hit. But man, that's another devastating thing. You can't even predict where it's going to go. It just, you know. But now, to me, these hurricanes and tornadoes and stuff is punishment from the Lord. Believe that with all my heart, that He does things like that to try to get people's attention, you know. And I don't know if anybody remembers it, but shoot, during Trump's reign, didn't have no hurricanes, if you remember. You go back and look. If there was a hurricane, it wasn't a bad one. But, you know, a lot of people says, well, it's just nature. God just allowed it to happen. You know, God controls the weather. God doesn't just allow things to happen. I mean, go back in history. I mean, even to just right off the top of my head, Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, Who destroyed it? Cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. What's the Bible say? God did. So how would I look at a hurricane or a tornado or a mudslide? You know, I mean, I look at those things as punishment from the good Lord. You know, it's just like 9/11. I look at, that was the time the good Lord tried to get people's attention to turn back to following Him. You know, and we're doing the same things that Israel done. You know, if you look at it, we've turned our back on God, you know, and we're just a mirror. We're just a mirror like Israel. It's like, okay, September 9/11. God got everybody's attention for a couple of weeks. You know, and even TV producers and all of that were making Bible-based shows and movies. And, you know, then we went right back to the way we were. And become even worse than we were to begin with. You know? Now look at us. We're worse now than we used to be. It's sad, really. Very sad to see. And, I mean, look at the last real bad hurricane. I forget the name of it. But, like Hurricane Andrew, look at the destruction that Andrew caused. But all this is punishment from the good Lord, trying to get people's attention, and the United States just turn their back on the good Lord above. But we're just like Israel. Every time He forgives us, go right back to sinning again, and worse than before. It's awful. But I pray for people every day. And I'm hoping that through the Lord and I's ministry that people turn to Him before it's everlasting too late. I pray for that all the time. Of course, I always pray for all of us too. All my family and friends. I love you guys with all my heart. And I hope that you all have a great day. And I pray that God blesses you all. And I hope to see you all this evening around 5 or 6 o'clock, as always. But you all have a blessed day, and I will see you after a while. God bless and have a great day.